Hello everyone, once again welcome back in our video series of C language by TechBooster. So guys, in this video we learn about two of the most important functions of our C language, that is printf and scanf. When we talk about our C language or C program, in almost every program we will be using these two specific functions. Now, as I've discussed before, printf and scanf are two of our inbuilt library functions which is already declared in our stdio.h header file. And here stdio stands for your standard input output. Now, let us check out what is the importance of our printf. Printf function is mainly used to print any of our message or value in the console window. Now, how to use this particular function? For this, I will open my code block and show you all the syntaxes. So this is my code block. Here, first of all, I will create a new file. So let me save it. Again, while saving your file, you need to name it in such a way so that in coming time, whenever you want to search your file, you can search it by going through its name. So let me name it as printf underscore scanf. Again, I will just remind you all, while naming your file, don't name your file with your existing function name. So here I have used printf underscore scanf. Now once done, let me zoom this one, and as always we will be starting with our header file because printf and scanf is our inbuilt function which is within our library stdio.h. So first of all we need to include our library. So this is my library. Now here I will start with my main function, and within my main function I will start my program. So here in this case, if I consider any of my input, so I am considering an integer, so this is my data type, and let me consider a equals to 10. Now here in this case, if you want to print anything in your console window, you need to use your printf function. So how to use it? Printf, and then as this is a function, we need to use this open and close parenthesis, and within this parenthesis we need to use double quote, and within double quote you can write anything that you want to display in your console window. So here I can write the entered number is. So here in this case, here if you want to just display this particular line, that is the entered number is, so you can keep it in this way. Then you can use you need to use this particular semicolon in order to end this statement, and then we'll use our return 0. Now once done, you can build and run this one, and in your console window you will have this particular message. So once I run this one, you can see you have your message here, the entered number is. So this is one of the way how you can use your printf function. Now again, if you want to display this particular variable here in your console window, how to use your printf function? So here in this case, we need to use our format specifier. As discussed before, we have many for format specifier, and here in this case, as a is our integer, that is our data type here is int, so our format specifier will be %d or %i. So here in this message, you need to use your format specifier at the particular position where you want to display your variable. Like here in this case, if you want to display the entered number is 10, in that case I need to use %d here, and then after this double quote I need to use comma, and then the name of my variable, that is your a. So once done, you can again build and run this one, and once you run, you can see this is your message now, the entered number is 10. So this is the way how you can display your message with your variable. Now here in this case, if I want to print another line, this is a new line. So now if I run this particular program, how will your output look like? So once you run, you can see both of my outputs are in same line. The entered number is 10. This is a new line, and there is no space in between your messages. Now here in this case, if you want to use any space in between your message, in that case we can use /t here. Just after your first message, you can use /t, which is nothing but your tab. Here in this case, by using this /t, you'll be able to use a tab space. So while you run this program, your your /t won't be displayed, but you will have a tab space. Now if I run this one, you can see we have a tab space here. So as per your requirement, you can use this /t. Also, if you want to display both of your messages into different line, we can use /n here, where /n specifies new line. Now if I run this message, here in this case you can see you have two different outputs into different line. So this is the way how you can use it. Now once done, let us move forward towards our next function, that is your scanf. So this is my slide once again, and here you can see my /n and /t. Now let's move forward and check out our scanf. Scanf is a function which is also present in our stdio.h library and is used to consider any input from the user. Like in our previous example, we have defined our input, that is a equals to 10. But if you want to consider any input from your user end, in that case you need to use this scanf function. And how to use it? This is our syntax. So here, while using your scanf, you need to use this format string. These are my format strings available as discussed before. Now scanf, then within this double quote you need to use this format string depending on your variable type, and then after this double quote you need to use comma, and then you need to use AND here. Here this particular AND is nothing but your address operator. Here basically what we are doing, we are trying to store our variable in our memory. While using our printf function, in that case we need not use any AND. You can see here, while using our printf function we need not use any AND, because here in this case what we are doing, we are fetching data from our memory which is already there in our memory location. But while using your scanf, what we are doing, we are storing our variable in our memory location. In that case you need to have this address operator. So this is your syntax. This is the way how you need to use your scanf function. And then let us again open our code block and use this here. So here in this case, if you want to consider this A as your user input, I will first of all define my data type, and then here in this case I can just print a simple message, printf, like I can write enter the number. So what this will do, this will be displayed, which will enable our user to understand that I need to enter a number. Now in order to consider number from our user, I need to use scanf. Then within double quote you need to use your format string, and here as it is my integer I need to use %d, then comma, then my address operator, and then the name of my variable, that is your A. So once done, now this will enable our user to enter any input from his or her. Now once I run this one, you can see enter the number. Now our user can enter any numbers. Here in this case if I enter 20 and if I press enter, you can see the entered number is 20. This is a new line. This is what we wanted to display. Similarly, if you want to consider more than one input, in that case what can we do? So here we can consider another in data type, and we can consider variable b. This is one of our way. In other way, as we are using same data type, what we can do, instead of using two different line, I can consider all my variables in a single line by using this comma. So here you can see I have two different variables, A and B. Now if you want to enter two different numbers, I can write here enter the first number. So now in order to enter your second number, let me just copy this one once again, and I can write enter the second number, and I need to name it as B. So I have two numbers here. Let me just delete this particular line. And here again, if you want to display two variables in a single message, how can I do that? So here what I can do, the entered numbers are, be careful with this one, what I want to display, the entered numbers are A and B. So what I will do, the entered numbers are %D and again %D, because both of them are my integer data type. So now what I need to do, comma A, comma B. So this will enable me to consider more than one variable in a single message. Now if I run this one, first of all I need to enter my first number, let it be 10, and then I need to enter my second number, let it be 20, and once you press enter, you can see your message. The entered numbers are 10 and 20. So this is the way how you can consider more than one input and how you can display more than one variable in a single message. Again, what we can do, instead of writing two different scanf functions, we can consider single scanf to consider more than one input. So what can I do? I'll just delete this particular line. And here what I'll do, enter the numbers. So this will be my message now, enter the numbers. And here what I will do, I will use 2 %D. Then what I will do, again comma and B. So here I am using 2 of my address operator with 2 of my input variables. Now once done, I can again run this one. And here you can see, let me enter my first number 10, and then once I press enter, this will enable me to enter my second number. So it will be 20, and once you press enter, you can see I have the same message. The entered numbers are 10 and 20. So guys, this is the way how you can use your printf and scanf function, and I hope this one is clear. So with this, I'll be winding this video here. We'll see you in my next video. Till then, goodbye, take care, and practice all these things. Bye bye.